Hello my dear students. In last lecture we were studying what is meant by inventory, what are the various techniques of inventory, functions of inventory, then ABC analysis and EOQ analysis. Now in this lecture we are going to see what is meant by perpetual inventory system. In this method, the recording the store balance after every receipt and issue to facilitate regulate regular checking and to prevent the closing down for stock taking. After every receipt or issue, the entry is made in the bin card and the balance is adjusted. The all the bin cards becomes perpetual inventory record and the store balance is recorded continuously after every receipt and issue. All the errors detected are adjusted both in bin card as well as in store ledger under the proper authority. Now bin card means what, store ledger means what. In next slide we are going to see what is meant by bin card and store ledger. This system, the perpetual inventory system, consists of these three parts, or this method is formed between these three parts, that is bin card, store ledger and continuous stock taking. First, we are seeing what is meant by bin card. This is a document which is maintained by storekeeper in his store to keep records of all materials and goods. So the bin card serves the purpose for providing ready references, or it shows the quantity of each material received, issued and in stocked. It is used for each material in the store. A bin card is used for each material. Therefore, each receipt, issue or returns is recorded on the bin card in chronological order, and the latest balance is shown after each receipt and issue. The all information is recorded in chronological order is important in this. Then we are going to see store ledger means what. It is kept in cost accounting department. The store ledger is generally maintained in the form of loose leaf cards because they can be easily removed and inserted. Then continuous stock taking. In this method, only limited numbers of items are verified on a day. The selection of items of material should be such that each item of material gets checked up at least certain number of times in a year, and checking of a particular item is evenly distributed during the period. The selected number of items are counted daily or at frequent intervals and compared with the bin card and store ledgers by the storekeeper. The bin card and the store ledgers record the balance, and their correctness can be verified by means of physical verification. In case if any difference between the recorded and actual balance is found, then it can be pointed out to the management or to the higher authority. In this way, the continuous stock taking can be work. Then there are having certain advantages of perpetual inventory system, in that it helps in detection and immediate rectification of clerical errors. Then it ensures a reliable checking of store items without disturbing the routine work, or without disturbing our regular work. It reliable to check the store items regularly. Timely action can be taken on serious shortage. It serves as a moral check on staff, thus it's serving as a detectant to the dishonesty. Overstocking and understocking is avoided because perpetual inventory system cover verification of stock with regards to the maximum and minimum stock level. It helps in completion of profit and loss account and balance sheet at defined period. Then next technique is review of slow and non-moving items. Inventory is an important part of total cost, and such proper system of inventory control leads to significant economy in the total cost of the production. So proper system must be required to detect and control slow moving items, obsolete items and dormant items. Therefore, this is a proper system which is here to control or to clarify the slow and non-moving items. Now the question is, what is meant by slow moving items? The slow moving materials are those items which are moving at slow rate. Then the dormant atoms are those atoms which are moving temporarily because of seasonal productions or seasonal change. Then the absolute atoms are those which are unless useless due to change in design, method of manufacturing and product or process. The slow moving atoms are to be valued at cost replacement price or net reasonable price, which is less. In order to detect the slow moving atoms or non moving atoms, the various steps are required, that are periodic report, absolute atoms, and moving ratio. In periodic report, a monthly report on the stock of non-moving items is prepared, which indicates its purchase, consumption, and balance in hand. These reports are given to the management. Then in absolute atoms, many of the slow and non-moving atoms may be become useless with the passage of time. A well-designed information system is developed due to locate such items, so the further their purchasing is can be stopped. And the moving ratio, in order to isolate the slow moving items, dormant and dead stocks, and moving ratio may be calculated periodically. These ratios show the turnover of these items for presentation to the management. The next technique is input output ratio analysis, that is IO ratio. The input output ratio means is the relation between quantity of material charged to the production process and quantity of material in the final output. For example, 2 kg of material is put in percolation process, and after the final product is 1.6 kg, that is the output is 1.6 kg. Therefore, how we can calculate the percentage? The input output ratio is equal to whatever the material is used divided by the output is equal to into 100 is equal to 125%. In this way the IO ratio is calculated. The advantages here are, it determines the efficiency of the manufacturing department. Then it helps in comparison of actual consumption of material with the standard consumption. It indicates whether the use of material is favorable or unfavorable, that is, if the use of material is having standard quality or substandard quality. Then the cost of material is in finished product can be find out by multiplying the cost of raw material per unit by input output ratio. Therefore the cost of material in the final product can be find out. Then there are having various levels. In order to maintain the inventory control, it is important to decide that the various levels. So the levels are maximum stock level is most important level. This level represent upper limit beyond which the quantity of material is not normally allowed to rise. The maximum stock level is fixed after considering all these point: the rate of consumption of material, storage space available, amount of capital needed and available, nature of material, market trend, fashion habits, government restrictions in drugs like narcotics, then risk due to fire, and lead time from the date of placing order. And now the lead time means what? The total time consumed between the recongestion of the need of an item till the time it is received for the use. It is called lead time. Thank you.